So I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling minute after minute after hour, until suddenly the whole afternoon has gone by and I haven't done anything. All I've done is compare myself to people who are much higher than me, much better than me. These multi-millionaires with suits and cars and watches, all of the things that I don't have, and I'm bombarded with essentially the message that they are better than me. And all of this simply because I'm comparing myself to people who I simply should not be comparing myself to. So you've probably seen those Is Comparison the Thief of Joy videos. Should you compare, like, don't compare yourself to who you were yesterday, 1% better, type stuff. So, is comparison the thief of joy? Well, no. I don't believe that it is. I just believe that our perception of comparison has been totally, like, destroyed and mutilated, especially by things like social media and Instagram. Why and how is that? Well, think of it like when we were cavemen, we would be in a tribe, and apparently tribes were like 150 in the hundreds, so 100 to 150 people max. And I want you to imagine that in that tribe you would only have like a handful of people that you could literally compare yourself to. Like in the tribe there would probably be only like, there'd be like half of them would be men, but only like a quarter of them would be teenagers, but only of the quarter of that quarter would be people who do the same things as me and who I can relate myself to. And so those people would be my competition. It would be the people that I compare myself to. And there would probably be 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe other guys that would go hunting and that I'd compare myself to. Oh, I killed 2 fishes, they only killed 1. Oh, but they killed a boar, I gotta do better, I gotta kill a boar. And so that would be your comparison. That would be like the people that you would fight with, or not fight with, but like compare yourself to. But now that has been totally destroyed because of like Instagram. Instead of 150 people now, it's like 150,000 people who are all better than you. Like you can think of it like when you see Iman Gadzhi, when you see all these people with the cars and chains and diamonds and suits, all of these things, sure, they can be inspirational, but when you're constantly bombarded with people who are better than you, better than you, your brain automatically starts to compare yourself to those people. And when it realizes that, wait, I'm comparing myself to people who are like way better than me, like what is this? Does this mean that I'm like complete trash? Does this mean that I'm doing something totally wrong with my life? Well, no, the truth is you're not doing something wrong with your life unless you are, and unless you're doing all the fucking bad habits, you're destroying your health. But if you're watching this video 2-3 minute mark, which for some people is incredible because they have no attention span, you're probably not a normal person. So like, let me ask you this: if you're literally just a beginner in the gym, you step in the gym on the first day and you see a thick ass fucking Giga Chad with huge biceps, and he might be taking steroids, who knows, but he got a 6-pack, he's got the bicep vein, he's got ab veins, his quads are huge. Would it be reasonable for that beginner to compare himself to that gym Chad? No, it simply would not, and that is so reasonable to say. And yet here we are, people like you, a teenager or a man, I don't know what you are. I can't see you through the screen. A person comparing himself to people who are 10 times, 100 times better than them, and then you're wondering why you feel so shitty. It's because you should compare yourself to people who are just above your level, and you should consider that as your competition. I started this YouTube channel, now we're around like 130. Now sure, it might not be a lot. I'm sure that it'll grow, it'll keep on growing. I want to get to like a lot. And so I found like another self-improvement channel that had like, was also a relatively new channel with also relatively not a lot of subscribers. Well, now they have like shit ton of subscribers, but essentially that's who I'm comparing myself to. I'm not comparing myself to Mr. Beast, who has 100 million subscribers, because I'm like, oh, but his editing is so much better, oh, but his videos ideas are so much better. Well, yeah, first of all, I'm not in the same niche as him. I don't have as many editors. He has a whole fucking team. I'm by myself now. This is not I'm so bad. No, it's just like you realize how stupid it sounds if a brand new YouTuber says, oh yeah, I'm comparing myself to Mr. Beast. No, you should probably find somebody who's closer to your level and who's closer to your present skills that you can compare yourself to. Now, this isn't saying that you shouldn't be motivated by the successes of other people. This isn't saying that you shouldn't see like multi-millionaires and be like, oh yeah, I don't want that because they're way above me, you know, I can't compare myself to them. Oh, Sasha said that. I'm just saying that when it comes to actually comparing yourself, you should compare yourself to people who are actually closer to you. And you can use the people who are way above than you, not as comparisons, but as motivators. You simply have to compare in the right way. Alright, I hope this helped you, and I cannot wait to see the progress that you make. Cheers, bro.